So again, you kind of just arrived in this town. You haven't really explored anything, haven't really shopped anywhere. But this town is kind of like the other towns, right? They've got same sort of buildings and amenities, kind of like general goods store, guard barracks, all that kind of stuff. So up to you guys with where you want to go, or your best bet for kind of gathering quests, I'd say, is probably heading to the local tavern if you want to, look for that.
Well, in our leveling up, I had gained a level 4 spell slot, and I just so happened to learn the spell Polymorph. However, to be able to use this spell, I need to know a bunch of animals or creatures that I can use when I'm transforming people. So I need to go to like the general store. There was a place here with books, I think, right? And see if I could purchase a book full of animals, creatures.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could probably head to the local general store and see if they have some books or things like that.
All right, so that's where I'm headed.
Okay.
Oh, and if y'all want to see this spell, it's pretty good. I could have some fun with it. But
yeah, I got 2 good level 4 spells. I think there was one that I used to try to use all the time, Augury. I got an upgraded version of Augury. And I got Guardian of Faith.
Have we long rested?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so just to catch you up, Ricky, you've long rested, and you just went back to the town square where you met with Meldrak, who is the kind of the guy that gave you the previous quest with the Knights of Felstrad, to go to this woman's house and purge her of the spirits and stuff. And you guys just met with him, kind of gave him, let him know what was going on, and so you got 100 gold. And he went off to kind of tell his leadership about what you found. So now you guys are free to roam the town, and probably find your next quest at the tavern.
I can't remember. Do we have a book?
A book of what?
One of the books that we were searching for, or have we not got there?
So
in the bag.
You're in the city.
Yeah, but do we recover a book, and are we going for the second one right now?
You have one book with you.
I'd like to read it.
So you found 2 books. One of them you left at Collick's Keep.
I don't have it.
Well, you left one of them there. The second book you found was in the underwater temple.
Yeah.
And we still have that one.
You put into the bag of holding.
I'd like to read that.
Like to read that book?
I have this lovely thing that I got with leveling up where I can, it's called Eyes of the Runekeeper, and I can read all writing.
Interesting.
You need to be careful though, because once you use part of it, it might do like the other one. It kind of, the pages might be destroyed. So make sure you don't end up using whatever's in the book.
That's fair.
Okay. So who's
I have the bag
into the bag of holding, or who's grabbing this book?
Me.
Oh yeah, it's super heavy, so it would have to be him.
Yeah, me, 100%.
All right, make a strength check.
Yeah, 1 sec. Strength check. Okay. Not bad.
Oh, 18. Okay, I was like, I didn't see it. So you reach into this bag of holding, and you just muster up enough strength to kind of wrap your hands around the sides, the bindings of the book, and pull it up and out of the bag of holding. In doing so, you've almost lose your footing as you pull this thing out, as it becomes as it goes from weightless to very heavy.
Yes.
Standing there with the book, and you open it up, and you said you cast what? Is it a spell or a?
No, it's an invocation that I have at all times.
Okay. And it lets you read any language.
Yeah, hold on. I'll link it.
Throw it in the chat.
Yeah.
Is that a warlock thing?
How would you know?
Metagaming.
All right, where's it at? Features over here.
Kiku knows all things about warlocks, apparently.
No, I know about evil.
Oh, what? Yeah. 404 error? That's cool. What is it doing?
What's it called?
No, I have it right here. Okay, here we go. Maybe did it send?
Did.
Wow. Yep. There you go. It's some 2 at the bottom. The very last 2 things.
So are you warlock level 2 or what?
Yes. Yes.
What?
The very last 2 things are the ones I chose.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh man.
Nice.
What? This is in addition to the invocations?
Those are the invocations.
It's kind of broken.
Yeah.
But
that's
whatever.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's
Speak
other
with
things.
Animals.
There's other ones I could have chosen.
There's other ones that he could have chosen.
And I can
like
change
these are
it.
all.
I can change it when I level.
Seriously? So, like, if you decide you didn't want these, you can change it at the next level?
One. You can replace 1. But yeah.
Okay.
Because I could have modified Eldritch Blast, but I don't use it enough. It's not worth modifying.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not broken at all because some of those other ones are really good. The Eldritch Blast one's
I don't
good.
Use it. I don't use it as much as yeah. So fine.
There's ones that are directly related to combat. Neither of those are combat oriented. So.
All right. So Karga, you open up the book and you start reading the text. The inscriptions, the words and stuff, they appear to be in this foreign language, but for whatever reason, your mind is able to kind of decipher the words embedded within the text, and you get this as you're reading the text, you get the understanding that this book grants power of charm of an animal or a beast, and it is a permanent charm of an animal or a beast, CR 6 or below, and it is a single use.
Interesting. Okay. I'll just funnel that knowledge into my brain for now. And I'll put the book back.
Okay, so you don't share that information with anyone, is what I'm gathering?
I thought they all left.
What do you mean?
Didn't somebody go somewhere?
Well, we were going to, but I had to hand the book to you.
That's right. Good point. No, I'll tell them for now.
Okay.
No, I'm telling them. Now you guys know.
Okay, well, I wasn't paying attention, so you're going to have to tell me again, Ricky.
There's a...
Sorry, Anthony. There was gold involved, and I got sidetracked.
I saw.
Anyways, there's the book. It's a charm, permanent charm of any animal or creature.
Permanent charm.
That's
a one-time permanent
of
charm?
6 and below. Permanent.
It'd be hard to not use
broken.
Yeah.
that.
Yep. That's probably gonna get used at some point. Just throw that out there.
We shouldn't have known.
That's when I'm gonna read all of the books now. This is 100% when I saw that.
No one's saying that you can't use the books.
That's true.
I'm gonna use them.
It just burns up those particular pages, but you can
Right. You'll still have the book.
You still have the book, and it's overall. Once the books are combined, they kind of have that arcane, ancient power.
That's right.
But
they're going to Captain Planet.
They still have exactly. They're going to Captain Planet style.
Do we have a?
I just want to make use of it.
Can we go sneak up on a dragon?
If it's a CR6 above. Remember that dragon that was at the tower that was holding?
I think we had a wyvern.
No, there's a dragon.
We need to go.
I know your memory sucks, but there was a dragon that we came across at a tower that was sitting on a big pile of loot that we just kind of left alone.
You know, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, I figured. Trust me, it happened.
It did.
No, I remember. Kiku doesn't, though.
It was, yeah, who knows? It might be CR6 or below. Might be something like a CR, who knows?
What, like a 24?
Like a 15 or a 20.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a look.
Dragons get crazy, man.
Is there a way to
It's worth a
investigate
look.
CR? Yeah. Karga, go investigate the challenge rating of that dragon over
Cast a
there.
spell on it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah, but then you burned a spell and it's gone forever. And it knows that we tried to and failed to hit it with a spell. And it's above a challenge rating 6.
We'll see.
Everybody hide in the trees. Kiku, hide in the trees. You have your revivify ready.
Yep.
Yeah, my stealth is crap, so I can't move. I have disadvantage on stealth. I take one step.
All right.
Oh, this could be a good time to try my spell.
What are you doing with this book
I'm
now
putting
that
it back
you've
in the
read
bag.
it?
Put it back in the bag
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Hey,
So
let's
you
go.
kind of just drop it.
Yep. Thud. No thud.
Yeah. That's not it. It enters a different plane at this point.
Let's go try to pawn this gold off at the blacksmith or a jewelry store or something. Where do we get the gold from again?
Make a history check.
I was about to say, you know what to do.
Can I hit myself with the guidance?
Sure.
Yes.
I touch myself and cast
Okay.
guidance. Quit
Alright,
being weird, Ricky.
You
Touch
said
yourself
it.
in the
Why
town
would you
square.
read it? Why would you
That
word
was-
it like that?
Well,
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let
does you touch
him.
one willing creature?
I'm gonna let him roll.
Why does it say C? All right, roll your history check. And 1d4. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, he's got new die. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever rolled that high on a history.
It'll wear off.
I don't think I have.
New year, new
There it
you.
is.
Kiku.
That's right.
There's the one.
16. Well, it was a 1d4. I mean, it was a 25% chance. There's like a 90%
so
chance I roll a 1 on
you-
a d20, though.
You put your thinking cap on, Kiku, and you recall that this gold that you have is molten gold that you gathered up from these two chests that were guarded by these hill giants that were on the road that you met on the road
Remember
to
that.
Felstrad. You guys didn't
Hot to
have
hit it with a fireball.
You guys didn't have to encounter them, but you guys decided to shoot a fireball at them as they were just discussing, their
welcome.
dinner plans or
You're
whatever. And the fireball blew up the chests and melted the gold.
So we have 3 40-pound blobs of gold.
Yeah, let's go to a a bank or something, or jewelry, or blacksmith, or where do you sell precious metal to that get the most from it? Let's just go
I
to a
don't know. You
blacksmith.
probably have your best bet at like a smith, right?
Yeah, let's go to
I
the
feel like going
blacksmith.
to the smithy.
Okay. Okay, so that's. All right, you said how many? How much? Sorry, I'm just doing some math.
We have 3 40-pound blobs, so 120 pounds
120 pounds.
of gold.
Okay. All right, so you guys make your way over to the blacksmith, one of the other blacksmiths in the town, and he's working away. He's hammering on a sword at his forge, and he sees you all approach, and he says, well met, travelers. He says, is there something I can help you with?
Hello, yes. We've got some gold here that we would like to try and sell you or trade for. I was wondering if we could negotiate a deal with these.
Okay, gold, you said. Like, I'm assuming it's in some sort of raw form other than the coinage.
Yeah, it is not gold pieces. It's just 3 large chunks of gold that we have.
Okay. I mean, I'd be interested to see it.
All right. So I turn around and I'm holding out the bag of holding so we could each kind of grab a blob. And I ask Kiku and Karga, could y'all help me with these? Because I'm not going to be able to get them all. And I'm not sure about showing that we have a bag of holding. So
let's just
like
do one
turning
blob
around
at
to
a
grab
time.
them.
Yeah, let's just do one blob at a time. Hato, that's good thinking.
Okay, so who's grabbing the gold?
I will.
So yeah, I figure Kiku's going to be the one that wants to take it over right now because he could end up. I don't know. He knows more about smithing than either of us.
Okay.
Is this a saving throw or just straight strength check?
Strength check.
All right. And I'm going to cast guidance on myself again.
Be right back.
Ouch.
Hmm.
Ah, 10. Awesome. I'm going to drop this damn thing on my foot.
Probably.
So how you been, Ricky? Long time. I know we talk from time to time on
Oh, you know,
Discord.
living a life. Or something like that.
Oh, I guess I sent you a picture of this thing. It's hard to see it on a damn cell phone or video camera.
Does it
Check
work?
that bad boy up. Yeah,
I mean,
the whole
well, I know
thing's.
it works, but like, did you get it mapped out properly and stuff?
Yeah, like it's like legit.
I gotta figure out why Forza wouldn't let us connect. It could be because I'm playing on a separate like name instead of my original one. It's the second playthrough.
Yeah, I didn't set a Forza link account up either. I don't know if I have to do that or if it's just automatic.
It's just automatic. It's probably because I started over with a different name. So that's fine. I'll figure it out.
All right, I rolled a 10. Canoza.
All right, I see that. So you just managed to muster up enough strength to pull this 40-pound chunk of gold out, as you turn around to show it to the smith, his eyes kind of just like widen. Says, wow, that's impressive. May I ask where you found this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There were some giants that were menacing, and they were parked outside of town. Some hill giants. They were talking about eating people, I think.
I see. So this appears to, and he kind of like looks at it from what he can see. Says, appears to be just melted up gold coins.
Yeah, there was an incident where the wizard cast, because our lives were in our lives were in danger. We were trying to negotiate with the giants peaceful surrender and to have them removed from the area, and they attacked us. To the best of my recollection, that's exactly what happened. And in an effort to save our life, our wizard threw a fireball into the middle of the camp in an effort to kill the giants in one swoop.
Make a persuasion check.
In the treasure chest, we're in the middle. I cast guidance.
Can't cast guidance as you're talking to him. Just roll persuasion.
I touch myself discreetly.
Make a sleight of hand check. If you make a sleight of hand check and it passes, I'll let you cast guidance. Okay. You're as you talk to the smith about Hada's reasoning for this, he watches as you just start touching yourself all over, and he gets a little distracted from your story with what you're actually doing. He says, "Are you okay? Do you have some sort of rash?"
Yeah, no, I just it was very disquieting what happened with the giants. It was upsetting, and reliving the retelling of this story is difficult.
I see.
But unfortunately, we weren't able to come to an arrangement with the giants, and we were forced to defend ourselves, and in doing so, these gold chests presumably had was a lot of gold in there, and it turned into this.
I see. Well, I appreciate the story, and I can understand the rationale. Seems a bit odd, but who am I to say that that you guys didn't come upon this gold in some other manner? So he's okay with your story. He says, "Okay, so what are you trying to? You just looking to try to trade this for some actual currency?
Yes.
Get perhaps some weapons or something out of this, or what are you looking for?"
Well, I would like to see what the what you think this would be worth. A straight currency exchange.
Straight currency exchange. Well, says, "Can you?" He's got he's got a counter. He says, "Can you put that up on the counter, or maybe I can take a better look at it?"
Yep, I put it on the counter.
So you plop it down, and it goes thud. And he kind of like looks it over, and he's kind of looking at it close, and he says, "Well, as we discussed, it does appear that it is a melted gold pieces altogether. Says I could probably offer you for this particular pile here, probably got to think about impurities in the gold pieces and how I'm going to work those out. And then I've got to think about my overheads. I could probably give you 750 gold for this mass you have here.
Let me think about.
Sold.
Yeah, I was
Hold
saying
on.
I
Hold
catch
on.
Kiku's eye, and I'm like, yes.
Let me think
He
about
looks at
this.
the rest of the party. He says, "So, are we in agreement?"
No, take a break. Pause. I need 1 second.
He looks a little concerned and confused, as it seems like you guys have.
Well, I, as a blacksmith, would remember what
Zelda, come on.
I want.
Nelda, come on.
Oh, go to mama.
Damn it. Here we go. Hold on. Okay.
As you guys are talking, Kiku reaches into his pocket and pulls out a book.
I am interested in trading for some armor. I would like to get
Wrong. We
Full-
want to split the gold.
full plate steel. Hold on. We want to think about this. We got 3 chunks of this shit.
I go, huh, I didn't know he could read.
Yeah, seriously, this is news to me. It's probably
How
a
much
picture
is
book.
How much is a full armor? I forgot.
Full plate.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have a couple of those things here. Plate is with inflation 2,000 gold pieces.
God damn it. I thought it was 2,000.
That's what I said.
With inflation, fuck that. What inflation?
Get with the times, man.
I don't think so. It's 1,500 gold per plate.
Says who?
Says me.
You're beginning
As a
to
blacksmith.
arguing with the smith here, and he's starting to get a little agitated.
Please remove him from the situation so we can sell his gold.
He says, "Well, I could always offer you less."
We agree to a majority rules. We agree to sell for 750.
Yes, for this one, well, I do believe we agree we'll sell this thing for 750 gold.
Listen, there's 4 of us, and there's 3 chunks of metal.
Yeah.
Is there a second part to that?
So the gold, you can't get double fucked on a deal like this, which is what this blacksmith is trying to do.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's trying to
Discussing this
upcharge
in
us.
front of him.
Yeah, look, listen, buddy.
You're
Like,
gonna cost us 2,250 gold if you don't stop. You can buy.
if I go
your
to
own
a different town.
No, I'm not carrying that shit to another town.
It's in a bag of holding. You ain't carrying shit, buddy.
It's the principle of the matter. Take the gold.
Man, if this was on the other foot, you would be red in the fucking face, man.
What am I mad about?
Telling me to shut the hell up and that you were doing some dealing.
Well, no, I know what a good deal when I see one like you.
750 gold for 40 pounds?
Yep.
That does not sound right at all. Do you know the current exchange rate for an ounce of gold? It's like $2,000 an ounce.
I didn't know dollars existed.
16 pounds an ounce. I'm just saying, like, I can spend $2,000 and get a full plate armor.
Are
If
we
we're
talking
getting-
about the exchange rate in actual real life versus
Yes.
D&D?
If we're getting
Yes.
if we're getting inflated for no reason Because
Not in no reason.
What-
I give you guys gold like no one's business.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Please, just let us
ah,
sell it.
how much of this gold can you move at once?
How much can I move? Well, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. So I can move it at my discretion.
I mean, how much can you handle if we had more than this one lump?
Well, again, I've
So 2250. How much do you have? 2250.
are you saying you have three piles of gold here?
It's hypothetical. We may have more. Maybe
Oh.
we can only move.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to have that much. I could probably do one pile's worth right now, and it might take me a little bit of time, and maybe depending on how long you're here, might be able to do another pile before you leave.
There.
Okay,
Sell them a pile, and we can carry the other two to the next place.
Is there any way that we could talk you into 800? We have expenses on our own to be split, and 800 would be a much more even number. Yeah, hold on.
Make
Thomas.
make a persuasion check.
Oh, I can't do nothing.
And at that, he says,
Night,
"No,
guys."
I think
Good night.
good night." He says, "No, in fact, I'm really giving
All right,
you
good night, Thomas.
more than I would like." He says, "I think I could do 700."
It's Constantina.
You owe us 50 gold.
You know, you're actually getting a really good deal on this gold, and I do know that you're charging some overhead. 700 is a little bit low, friend, and I'm a little bit disappointed that you would lowball us like that. We're just having a simple discussion, and we're trying to even do future business. Do you know how much you stand to make off of this gold? And we're going to have the opportunity potentially
do.
later in the week.
There's also a lot of work involved for me.
Well, you know it's not a lot of work. If we go to a different town.
Did you know this guy's a blacksmith? He can help you. Pay us more and he'll help you.
Oh, I don't want his help. We've already come at odds multiple times during this conversation.
Yeah, welcome to our world.
Says I can do 700 for your first pile.
I think that is more than reasonable. We'll go ahead and take that and
Kiku's
be
50
on
gold.
our way.
700 plus Kiku's 50 gold. Deal.
That ain't fucking happening.
Okay, well,
We'll go to 725.
got a little bit of a disagreement amongst you all. Maybe you guys discuss, and I'll get back to work. And he kind of turns around and he starts hammering that sword out.
I guess we could do the 700, but I ain't paying the extra gold. That you can negotiate next time, Karga.
I'm sure it'll go better.
I was trying to work us a good deal.
It's about 3 seconds away from casting a spell on you, too.
Who was casting what spell?
That's none of your business.
Hmm.
700 gold. Sell it.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah, 700.
All right, fantastic. And he takes it, and then he puts 700 gold on the table. All right, so you guys now have 2 piles left, and you each receive 175 gold from that transaction.
I'm rich. much gold do you have, Kiku?
400.
No wonder you're complaining. Spend your gold better.
I did. I got 2 fucking rings. I got a good deal on them, actually. I got 2 rings of protection. And I was trying to negotiate for some plate steel to get some more DC. That's why I was trying to get some more gold out of that. Would have helped bolster my. I also give a lot more money out to NPC players. That's not helping me.
One day you'll learn.
Nah, I have too much fun helping the needy.
Okay, one day you won't learn.
All right, so are we? All right, so you guys part ways with one of the piles of gold. Kiku, I know you were trying to go to the general store to look for this book.
Hata, yeah.
Yeah, I
Or,
was.
sorry, yeah, Hada. Okay. Where else are you guys going? Do you guys all want to go there, or what?
Nah,
I'm going
Pretty
to,
miffed about this blacksmith. I go walking around town.
I'm gonna stay at the blacksmith for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
After the dwarf leaves.
Constantine, are you gonna stick with the Karga at the smith, or are you gonna want to go with Hada to the general store?
Yeah, I'll go with Hada.
Okay.
That's a
Right.
fun looking thing, Jeff. What is that?
You guys can see me. I've been trying to work with my camera. It's not showing me that my video is showing, but you can see me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's-
Yeah. That's like
Yeah.
it's like a reverse
Is that a
bean.
boppy?
It looks like you're inside of a
It's supposed to
beanbag.
be for me to kind of do this with my computer, actually see what's going on, and then bend down the coffee. But it's you put it on it and it just leans forward, so it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. I need to like put a pillow between my legs and it.
Oh, so that's like a table surface?
Yeah, thanks. I mean, you can put
Yeah,
here.
so it's hard. That's pretty sweet. So it's a
This,
desk.
put my legs up to hold it up, I guess. And I'm not like leaning forward all the time to type on the thing as we're playing. That's all that is. Christmas gift. The D&D themed Christmas gifts.
Nice. My Christmas gifts usually are just socks and underwear.
Yeah. Oh, I get those too. What you wear?
All right. So, Hada, you and Constantina head on to the general store. So you guys kind of just walk in, and merchant there greets you guys and says, "Hello." He says, "Is there? How can I help you? Is there anything y'all are looking for?"
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I want to make sure I was not on mute. Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon. I was wondering if you might have some different books for purchase.
Got a couple of books, but not a large selection.
Yeah.
What?
Do you have one? I need one on creatures that like gives me some basic informations on different creatures, their kind of their ratings, their stats, any sort of information on them
Ratings and
that
stats.
you might have, or like not right. Well, what? Hold on.
Keep playing. I was waiting for you to get
All right, he
done.
turns to you, Constantina. He says, "Is there anything that you're looking for?"
Nothing in particular. Just here in my pal Hada. Just seeing if he needs any help.
Oh, okay. Sure. Well, if there's anything you see that you're interested in, let me know.
Will do.
Yeah. Do you have any books on creatures?
Yeah, I've got a couple of books, not many. I don't know if they offer you stats or anything, but I mean, they talk of creatures and gives you kind of general overview of, you know, a description of them and so on and so forth.
That would probably be helpful. How much would that be?
Well, I have 2 books. One is kind of like a basic book, kind of like just kind of glosses over kind of the basic sets of creatures. And then I have a more in-depth book that has a much larger, wider range of creatures that it talks about. The basic book is probably, let's say, 50 gold, and the more expensive book is like 200 gold.
I think I could. I'll go for the more expensive one.
Okay, yeah, more expensive one?
Yeah.
It's good.
All right.
All right, and he hands you that over for 200 gold pieces.
Excellent. And so I took that out. I handed him over the 200 gold from my money bag, and then I just kind of peruse around the shelves, looking around a bit to see what else might be here.
Okay.
And I'm doing that too. I was going to see, but I have any? Do I see any, or I'll go up and ask him to see if he has any potions of healing or anything to try and replenish my stocks after that last foray.
Yeah, we've got some potions of healing. Potions of greater healing.
Oh, great. I'll just take 2 potions of healing, please.
Okay, that'll be 100 gold.
All right.
All right.
And so I hand that over to him. I get
Okay.
those. I'm gonna go ahead and add them in.
And
Before I
so
forget.
got a book
Perfect.
and 2 potions of healing for 300 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Now I think that's all I need right now.
Okay. Perfect.
It was good doing business with you.
Yeah.
Is there anything you
Likewise.
might need or looking for?
Nothing that I can think of that comes to mind. If I think of something and you pop back in here in the next couple of days, maybe I'll let you know. But at the moment, there's nothing I can think of. Yep, I appreciate it. Turns back to you, Constantina, and he asks you if you had a chance to look around. Is there anything that you saw that you wanted to purchase?
No, I think I'm good for now. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying, Clay?
Oh no, I was doing the same thing. I was going to turn to Constantina and let her take over.
Okay. And you guys presumably head out?
Yeah, I'm going to head out to the tavern.
Okay. Constantine, you heading to the tavern as well?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Okay, Kiku is walking around. Karga, you are still kind of hanging around the smith shop.
Yep.
So he sees that you've kind of lingered there for a couple of minutes, and he stops hammering, and he turns around a little bit annoyed, and he's like, yeah, can I help you?
Yes.
Spit it out, son.
Yes, I'm looking for some weapons that may have some magical properties to them.
Magical weapons, you say?
Maybe a battle
Okay.
axe.
Battle axe. What kind of magical properties are you seeking?
Don't really know too much about it, so I'd be curious to see if you have any.
See. Okay, well, let me see. I've got, I mean, the only kind of battle axes that I really have are kind of my own take on enhancing the battle axes, and he kind of shows you, his assortment there, and he says, I've got some regular ones, and then the ones that I've kind of finely crafted over here, but I see, he looks at the battle axe at your hilt, kind of at your belt, and he says, I see that you have a reasonably finely crafted battle axe yourself.
I do.
Says, so yours is probably just as good as the ones that I have here.
That's unfortunate.
Says, yeah, well, yeah, unfortunately I don't have any kind of special or unique weapons other than the ones that I've crafted myself. It's a little harder to come by.
Does anyone in this town perhaps have some? Even a shield. Even a shield would work.
A shield? Well, I mean, I have a similar assortment of shields that I've finely crafted. If you'd be interested in that.
Unfortunately, I also have a finely crafted shield, I believe. So.
Yes, I see. And he went, yeah, I can see that. Probably not. You're better. I mean, and if you're gonna, your best bet to find such a battle axe or a shield would be to go and do some adventuring, I would say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll let you get back to it then.
All right. Have a good one. And he turns around and he starts getting back to it.
All right. I guess I'll go to the tavern.
Okay. Kiku, you are walking around the town slightly miffed about the whole encounter.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, what's your plan?
Oh, no plan. I was just gonna walk around. No plan.
All right, so you're gonna build.
I'm gonna wait till the other guys figure out what the next step is, and then I'll just wander back over, feeling better.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of burn off some steam, and then you kind of you seem to, as you're kind of walking through the town, you seem to kind of see Hada and Constantina start to make their way over in the direction of the tavern. You're a little far ways off from them, but you kind of start to follow them in tow. And you guys all kind of arrive at the tavern, within, I'd say, probably about 15, 20 minutes of each other. All right. All right, so you guys head on into the local tavern. It's pretty busy. It's midday. See a bunch of people kind of just having lunch and having a couple of drinks. It's pretty loud. So you guys kind of walk in, sit down, and then they, one of the elves that's working there kind of walks up to you and asks, hey, can I get you guys something? drinks, some food.
Yeah, I'll take.
Okay.
Let me get some water and a loaf of bread, please.
I'll
Okay.
take some meat.
Water, bread, mead.
No, meat.
I'm taking
Meat. Hungry.
Mead. Oh, okay.
No, mead. Meat. With a T. To eat.
I'm taking L
Meat to eat.
and some stew.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
Stew actually sounds good. I'll have some of that, please.
Okay. 2 stews, 1 ale, some meat, and a loaf of bread and some water. Right up. Coming right up. And she goes by the back and comes out in about 10-ish minutes and provides you all what you asked for. And she walks away. She says, "Enjoy." So as you guys are kind of sitting there, having your meal and drinks and whatever, you notice there's at the table next to you, there is a bunch of what appears to be these like battle-hardened warriors almost. You see that they're kind of in hardened leather armor. They've got axes and swords, and they kind of like stand out amongst the rest of the townsfolk in the tavern. And one of you possibly kind of looks over at them, and they kind of notice that you notice them almost. And they kind of just go back to their conversation, seemingly unbothered by your peak of interest.
Well, I don't have any ideas how to find this book. This is a big town. There's a lot of hiding places for that book. Do any of you guys have any ideas for finding this blasted thing?
Nope. So, do we care about these clearly people over here that stand out? Maybe they know. They seem like they've seen a thing or two.
At the mention of the group behind you, one of them stands up, turns around, and comes over to your table, and he says, "Pardon me, but I can't help but notice that you are the same group of individuals that helped out that poor fellow on the gallows yesterday. Says I want to thank you for that, for helping that Mr. forget what his name is, Fester, or
Festal, yeah.
whatever his name was." Says, "If I may, I'd like to introduce myself." Says, "My name is Rakha, and I am a member of the Broken Arrow Mercenaries." Says, "We would be wondering if you'd be interested in joining our group. We could use a set of adventurers such as yourselves. Obviously, you look battle hardened and know how to handle yourself in combat. Always looking for more folks that know how to fight."
Can you
Well, that sounds like it.
tell us more about your group?
Well, we're hired hands, and we typically either provide protection or help persuade individuals with certain tasks. But what we would be looking for from you is to help us with a kind of like an escort type service. We have we're currently contracted out by the local guards here with their supply wagon, and they typically send out their supply wagon to the local guard post every so often, a couple of weeks. I'm currently short on men and would like your help in taking this, escorting this wagon to the local guard post so that they can be replenished with their supplies.
I think that could be a worthy cause for us to take on.
It sounds like something we could help
What do y'all
with.
think?
So you don't have to decide today, but I mean, we are hoping to head out shortly.
I was gonna say, when do you plan on heading out?
Probably say it's getting a little bit late in the day. Probably head out at first light.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what you can do is you can meet us in the town square at first light tomorrow morning, and we'll group up there, and we'll head out to the guard post.
Perfect. Thank you for doing business with us.
I appreciate it. And he kind of just turns around and he sits back down with his group of individuals as they're having lunch.
All right. So what's the plan for the rest of the day then?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Obviously, we have something to do in the morning. Maybe they'll be able to point us in the direction of a book afterwards.
Maybe. Yeah,
I
because
really think mercenaries would be able to tell us where a book of power is, though. Isn't that more like wizardy and stuff?
No, because if, if they've been around and done a lot of things, they might not know exactly what it is, but they can at least point us in the direction of something.
Yeah. You know, we may have to... Yeah. This mercenary guild seems like it's more your thing, Karg. I feel like I fit in better with the shoot. The knights.
The knights?
Yeah.
Well, we're just
it does sound good to
telling this to a paladin.
You sure seem a little strange for a straight paladin. I'm getting some vibes.
Where's your warg?
It's dismissed.
Okay.
Yeah, weren't you riding some devil dog?
Yeah, it's for the cool factor.
No, but what I was kind of getting at was this. We should definitely go help resupply a guard tower. That does seem like a worthy cause. If they ask us to do anything too sketchy, I know we've done some sketchy stuff already. I didn't really like killing all those mer people in that cave. That felt bad.
No, that was pretty fun.
So that, you know, I don't want to get too outside of my comfort zone with these mercenaries.
You're not even worthy to be a knight if you can't kill anything.
That's just mean-spirited. Why would you say that?
It's true.
I've killed tons of things.
Knights Templars. I'm just kidding. We're going real life there.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so, well, we got something to do tomorrow at least. Maybe that'll, any ideas on how to find this book or get closer to it tonight? I still
think this is our best shot right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go gamble, play some poker,
Set a thing.
get out of my comfort zone.
Wow, a cleric playing gambling. That's a new one.
Well, my God sent me out in the world to explore, right? So I should experience new things and
Like
new
touching
people.
yourself.
In public.
I was trying to give myself a boost to help. It did not work.
That's what they're calling it.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, I go play poker. I asked the tavern if there's any good games in the area. Here, Jonathan, you ready to say goodnight?
Yeah, we got some folks playing poker at this table over here, and he points
Good night.
to the corner.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Says, I gotta be honest though, I've never really seen many clerics playing poker.
Yeah, well, my God sent me on a walkabout. See you. Good night, buddy. To rediscover my path, and maybe I was doing something wrong, so I'm just trying new things.
If you lose all your gold, we don't want you getting annoyed at the next offer we get for a pile of the other piles of gold. It's your own fault for losing.
That guy was ripping us off, and you know it.
It's because you're only at like 400 gold. That's why. Some of us are
That's why I don't
more
haggle.
frugal.
I've never haggled. I've never haggled with a damn shopkeeper before in this entire adventure. The first time.
I know you're being sarcastic there.
I really don't haggle much. Not with shopkeepers. Not with. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't actually want to play poker. I'm just gonna go. I was just gonna do something to kill time so we could go shove off in the morning.
No, go play poker. I want to see this. I'll watch.
We don't have time for me to do like an online poker app. How are we gonna watch?
You can have you roll a die.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
As you guys are kind of sitting here, having your food and your drinks and so on and so forth, yeah, just like that, you kind of hear like a rumbling going on in the town. This rumbling kind of starts to make your table shake and everything, and then and it continues on for almost, it feels like 2 minutes at a time, almost like 2 minutes, and you start to see like a bunch of people like get up and they start to run around and head back to their houses and stuff. You see the people that are nearby. These gentlemen here, they run out of the tavern, and all of a sudden you see these purple portals open up, and out pop a couple of creatures. And let's see what we got here.
Not looking
And
to
a
like
couple of
looks at
creatures
this.
pop out. And you guys are getting ready to be in combat. So go ahead and roll for initiative.
Good starts.
I think it's time to switch my dice back up. I got one good roll, and it's all been shit.
Is somebody's rolling high? Oh god. We're gonna be dead before we get to our turn.
All right, Constantina, you're up.
Nope.
Oh, Hada, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. I've been trying to roll since you said roll initiative, and I don't know why it's lagging a lot. All right.
Are you on Chrome?
I'm on Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Not lagging.
Sometimes, yeah, I gotta close like other windows. It's really Chrome sucks.
Okay. Anyway, I am going to. First, I'm going to cast Mage Armor, as
Okay.
I always do, to just boost me up to a 16 AC.
Okay, so first order of business, you cast the spell, and this translucent shield kind of envelops you and cloaks you. Is that it? Yep. All right, Constantina, you're up.
Okay.
Take a look at these guys. This is what these look like.
Great. I guess I will. So, give me bearings here. Sorry. So at I guess at the orange one, top right, I'll do produce flame.
Okay. Just a reminder, it looks like you guys, at least all of you guys except for Karga, seem to still have inspiration from whenever. So you guys still have inspiration. So that'll hit.
Fantastic.
All right, so a small fireball just is created in your hand, and you stretch out your arm, and it streaks over and hits this creature in the chest for 4 fire damage. Make sure. Yep. Okay.
All right, end turn.
All right. All right. It is this one's turn. And it's going to rush up to you, Hada, and strike out with its long swords. It's got 2 of them. First is an 18 to hit.
Yep,
Second is
that
a
hits.
14 to hit.
All right, so the first one does.
All right, so it takes out he's got 2 long swords, and he rushes at you. First one comes out and slashes you for 5 damage. And as you take that damage, you manage to put up your staff, and you block the second attack with your staff.
Nice.
And now we're on this one as it hops on top of a table, and it strikes out at Karga in the same manner. Again, it's going to strike at you with both longswords, 19 and a 7. So, again, leaps on top of the table, takes out its longswords, and reaches out, and you're able to put up your shield and deflect both attacks with ease. Next one is going to already be in melee range for Kiku, and is going to do the same thing, 2 longsword attacks. You've got a 14 and a natural 20. So that's going to be a miss for the first one. Second one, which is the natural 20, which will hit you, is going to be for 5 damage. So brandishing his long swords, you put up your shield, block the first one, and then he comes up underneath, and he's able to cut your legs for 5 damage. All right, the next creature, he's going to rush a Karga and do the same thing. More attacks, more attacks. This is going to be a 22.
Yep.
All right, first one hits. And first one hits. And that's going to be 6 points of damage. As he takes out his sword and he manages, as you're focused on the other guy, this other one rushes up at you and slashes you on the side for 6 points of slashing damage. You turn about face towards him and then put up your shield and block the second attack. All right, we're at Kiku and then Karga.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Because why not?
What level spell?
3rd level. Burn a 3rd level spell slot. And I will put AoE 30. I think it's Radiant. Circle.
That is a big circle. I don't think it's that big.
Hold on. Yeah, something's wrong. It's
Isn't it supposed to be?
oh yeah, that's I thought it was. Yeah, that's shoot. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. It's centered on you. Yep.
Centered on me. But I think that hits everybody, doesn't it? Except for that one in the bottom right. And I will also cast 2nd level Spirit Weapon. I will hit the orange one right here with, well, I'm going to see what the results. It's a 16 wisdom saving throw.
Right. When a creature enters the area for the first time, okay, wisdom save. Gotcha. So that's 4 of them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to click. That's because I have that selected. All right. What's the DC?
16 wisdom.
And they all failed.
All right. God almighty damn. I did worse than you.
Ouch. All right,
3d8.
So Kiku,
6.
You raise up your warhammer and you call forth spirit guardians. These angelic beings just pop up and encase you in a circle and kind of dance around you. And these beings that you're fighting are caught in the spirit circle, so to speak, and they each take 6 radiant damage, I think, right?
Yes, sir. And I'm going to cast Spirit Weapon on that dude right in front. Jesus. All right, I need to switch my dice back out. Okay, switching my dice out.
6.
This set didn't last very long.
6. Okay. Is that it for you?
Yeah, Spirit Weapon's up there, that gray circle. I'll switch it to red here in a minute. Yep, that's it for
Yeah.
me.
All right, Karga.
Yep. I'm going to.
You're on
Okay.
mute.
I'm going to attack the. Don't really matter. This one. Right here. I'm going to attack one normal, and if it hits, if one of them hits, I'm going to use
You attacking them with one to the south or the
the blue one on the left.
west?
This
Okay.
one. That one.
Gotcha.
I'm going to Divine Smite on my first attack if it hits.
Okay.
Just level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So let's see. First to hit. Fantastic.
That will miss.
Yeah, okay. Next one. Okay, I'm going to Divine Smite on this one if it hits.
Does hit.
Is it... oh yeah, it might be.
The first one is, yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, so I was thinking of whether or not I was going to do that, but what we're going to do is, since you did roll a nat 1 for the first strike, we're going to say that you stumbled and you fell prone, and you're going to lose that second attack for the turn.
Okay.
So.
Cool. I use my action to get back up.
Okay.
End turn.
Cool. This one is... Oop. Not going to do that. This one is going to rush at Constantina and attack with 2 long swords again. First one is going to be a 7, which is going to miss. Second one is a 13. Is that going to hit?
Sure.
I think it looks like, yeah, it looks like you got 13 AC. All right. So that will be 10 points of slashing damage. And in turn, Hada and Constantina, top of the round.
All right. I am going to cast as a 3rd level spell, I'm going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Okay.
Which I created basically, I don't know why it went ahead and rolled, but anyway, I created, what was it, 6 6 tiny meteors in my space, and then they float around me, and as a bonus action on each of my turns, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking toward a point or points I choose within 120 feet. And then they have to do a Dex saving throw.
Okay, so you said you've got 6 that you're gonna shoot. Where?
Yeah. So sorry, I have 6, and I can do 2 at a time. So
Gotcha.
for bonus actions, this bonus action, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot them at the one right in front of me.
Okay.
So
yep.
On that one, both of them, and so it has to do a Dex saving throw of 16.
For both, or just one?
I think it's just for one. A creature takes 2d6 fire damage for each meteor on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
You said has to roll once or twice. I'm sorry.
I think it just rolls. I guess it should roll twice, once for each of the meteors.
Well, he failed both of them.
All right. Well,
So it looks like he took 3 damage for the first one.
yeah, for the first one, and then let me. Why does it say go so slow? And then 4 for the second one.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Constantina. Well, actually, before we go to Constantina, I need to roll a wisdom save for this guy here. He entered the Spirit Guardians, and he's going to take we said 6 damage. Okay, go ahead, Constantina.
Okay. All right, I'll do.
He takes 8 damage this time.
I'll do produce flame on the
Not
green
your
one.
turn, but yeah. Produce flame.
On the green one, bottom right.
Yep.
And it's a miss. Oh, it's +7, maybe. Probably still a miss.
Yes, it's a miss.
Okay. Enter.
All right. So yeah, you shoot out another fireball, and this one manages to kind of duck out of the way, and it kind of hits the bar. And it is this one's turn. It starts in the Spirit Guardian thing, so it's going to make a DC save, and it's going to fail. It's going to take 8 damage. And then it's going to, again, attack Hata with both of its longswords. It'll hit with 1 attack, and it's going to do 7 slashing damage. That'll be its turn. The next one is the one that's below Karga. It's also going to do its wisdom save. And it's going to pass. Does it take a damage on a pass? Take half damage, Kiku? Half damage?
That's right.
So he takes 4. And he's going to attack Karga. He's actually going to attack with his longsword, first attack. And then he's going to attack with a life drain. And he's going to miss with both. Second one, or this one up here. It's over by Kiku. It's going to do its wisdom save. It's going to pass. It's going to take 4 damage. It's going to strike out at Kiku with its longswords. And it's going to miss both of them. All right, it's going to be this one's turn. And it is going to, again, another wisdom save. Pass. Take 4 damage. And he's going to pull out his longbow and shoot at Kiku. It's going to be a 19. Oh, it's going to miss. It's going to be a miss.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. Did he have a longbow out the whole time? Is that not an? Oh, I guess
No.
that's right. He can put his swords away at the end as an action and pull out
He
the
can.
bow. Yeah, I forgot.
All right, Kiku, you're up. Kiku with the cargo.
I'm gonna do spirit weapon on that orange dude again. Oh my gosh, he's
do you
actually
mean?
gonna hit.
Spirit weapon, sorry.
Yeah, spirit weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, not spirit guardians. My little magic hammer thingy, and a 1.
Takes 5 damage. Okay.
I cannot buy a good dice roll. You know what? Let me just go with how close am I to these guys? I guess am I 5 feet from both of these two?
You're 5 feet from the one that's above you and to the right.
Okay. Well, I will do sacred flame on the orange dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a dex save?
Yes. 16 dex save. Yes.
Fail. Takes 9 points of radiant damage.
Yep. In turn.
Alrighty, Karga.
Same thing as last time. Same one on the left.
Okay.
And I'll divine smite if I hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, so first gonna do damage. 13 plus let's see, 2d8. Is it undead?
It is.
So 3d8 then. Nice. 31.
So it's 31 points of damage.
That was the first attack.
And, yeah. He is looking rough.
Second attack. Oh, so close.
Yeah, that'll hit.
9.
And it's enough.
All right.
And you slice at this creature and it crumbles to the ground.
I'm also going to use a spell slot to cast Shield of Faith on myself. It's plus 2 AC. Concentration.
Yep, and you do.
And I'll end my turn.
Alright. And it's this one's turn. And it's got to do its wisdom save. It's going to miss. So it takes 8 damage. And it's going to attack Constantina. That one will hit. And both of these will hit. First one is 4 slashing damage. Second one is 8 slashing damage for a total of 12 slashing damage.
Alright, I cast Hellish Rebuke on that one.
Yep. And as soon as you get hit, you stretch out your hand, and this fire damage just emanates and strikes this creature for 10 fire damage. I forgot to mention, Cargo, when you struck out with your battle axe for the second time, because it was not a magical attack, it took half damage, but it was still enough. All right. Anything else, Constantina? Or I guess
No.
that's all
Yeah,
we do. Okay. All right. It's going to end its turn. Hada and then Constantina.
All right. I'm going to cast as a second level spell Tasha's Mind Whip on the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
And it has to pass an intelligent saving throw of 16.
It did.
Ah, damn it. All right, well, it took half damage, and I rolled a 3d6, and I only got 3. So,
So he takes 1 point of damage.
and then none of the other effects happen. So
Yes.
I'm still stuck in front of it.
Tickle him with your mind.
Just did a little doodle. And let's see. Then I'm going to use 2 more of my meteors. One on the one right in front of me, and then one on this one right here, by Kiku.
Okay.
All right. So I need to just roll. What? Yeah.
Damage.
It has to do
attack.
it has to do a
Attack.
dex. I have to well, yeah, but not for attack. I
Dex.
just have to roll damage. It's a dex save of
Okay.
16.
16, that's right. First one's going to fail. Second one will also fail.
All right, perfect. So then the first one, I can't. So that's for the first one. Had 6 damage, and then the second one got 9.
All right, so
yeah.
Yeah, so one to the left takes 6, and the one by Kiku takes 9.
Yep.
And okay.
All right. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I was debating about moving, but I didn't want to give it an opportunity attack. So, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Let's see. This one's going to attack Hada. Actually, first, Kiku, you got to roll your Spirit Guardian damage. Kiku.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Roll your Spirit Guardian damage for the round.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to be 9 this round.
That's better than 8.
And unfortunately, if it gets halved, it's the same as 8.
Yeah,
so,
you're right. It's not. You're right.
He fails. Okay, so it's going to be 9. That's not right. That's what it's supposed to be. He's going to attack Hada. 2 longsword attacks. That's gonna miss. Alright, he's gonna get his he rolled a natural 1 on the first attack, so he's gonna get his longsword lodged in a table. And he's gonna have to take the remaining part of his action to get it out. That's gonna be his turn. This one's up. Also has to do a wisdom roll. And it is also going to fail. It's going to take 9 damage. It's going to be that. And it's going to strike out at Karga. Twice. Ooh, that one's a 23. Just enough.
Okay.
And it's going to be 7 slashing damage. The next one's going to miss.
Hold on, I gotta run a con save anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And you pass. Shield of Faith stays up.
7, you said?
7 damage. This one is going to roll Wisdom. It's going to take 9. Spirit Guardians are really putting on the beating. It's going to attack Kiku. Twice. Miss. Another miss. Kiku, you're up.
Let me do. I'll do the spirit weapon again on orange.
Nope.
And
Miss. No, you didn't lose your turn. You casted your Produce Flame earlier, Constantina, didn't you? I didn't skip you, did I?
Yeah.
I guess I did.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, my apologies. Oh, you know what? I think what happened was I got sidetracked because I had to go back and recalculate the damage for that one, and then I just skipped you. So my bad. So go ahead.
I was talking to the wife at the time, so it didn't even catch it.
Okay.
But finish out. Yeah, finish out.
I'll do sacred flame on the orange one.
Okay.
16 deck save.
Blah, 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 blah. Fail. And he takes 4 radiant damage. All right, Constantina. I'm assuming that you're done, Kiku, right? Because you did your bonus.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Constantina.
All right. So I'm going to wild shape into a swarm of poisonous snakes.
Okay. A swarm of poisonous snakes. Interesting. Okay.
All right. So then I will do my bite attack on the yellow one, lower right. Well, I guess not yellow, is that purple? But whatever it is.
Yep. The one that's right in front of you?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the one. Okay. So.
Yeah, you all watch as Constantina kind of just transforms into like an army of snakes. It's almost like a moving mass blob of venomous snakes. And that will miss.
Fantastic. All right. Well, end turn.
Okay. Karga.
Yep. Same thing. Attack the one below me. Divine Smite on a hit.
Okay. Yep.
All right. 5 plus 3d8. 28.
And you manage to raise out your battle axe and cry out as the divine white hot energy encircles your battle axe, and you strike down and you cleave this creature in two.
Okay.
And it's dead.
I'm gonna move over to this one by Hada here.
Okay.
Get up on the table for the high ground. I'm just kidding. But and then I'm gonna use my second attack.
You jumped up on the table. Make an athletics check.
Ah, damn it. Just kidding. Ew.
Okay, you managed to hop up without issue.
Okay. In which case I will use my second attack. To hit just normal attack, which I already know is half, but that's fine. Oh, a natural 20. We should look at.
All right.
We got a natural 20.
Yeah, that didn't go through. You're gonna have to re-roll again.
Okay. All right.
All right. Natural 20.
It didn't change my thing in the app, so I'll just roll.
Muted, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, it didn't change my damage thing to 2d8, so I'll just type it out.
That's fine.
2d8 plus 7. So 9, I guess.
Just enough, and you cleave it, and it crumbles.
All right, doing work over here.
Okay.
End turn.
All right. It's this one's turn, and he is going to make his wisdom save. It's a natural 20. Takes 4. And he's going to strike out at Constantina's army of snakes. And he's going to miss. Oh, but he hits with the second one. He manages to connect with your swarm, Constantina, and you take 8 points of slashing damage with the second longsword attack. And that, we're back at the top of the round. Hada and Constantina. That is a good
All
thing,
right.
Varga, and Kiku, and yes, he can. Sorry, Hada. Go ahead.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I had to. Can you hear me?
Oh,
hear us?
okay. Yeah, so for some reason it still says my mic is muted, so I was confused.
Oh.
Anywho, I really need a new laptop.
Just turn it off, turn it back on again, and it'll fix it.
Yeah, it'll be real quick. Anyway, all right, I have 2 last meteors, and so those, of course, will go over to the next closest one to me, which is the one by Kiku. And so it has to do a dex save of 16.
Uh-huh. By Kiku, you said?
Yeah.
It fails.
All right. So then I'll do since it's both hitting that same one, I'm gonna just do 4d6. And so that's how much damage it gets, and that was on my bonus action.
I see a roll of 10.
10? Yeah.
That was the damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's enough to kill it.
We need to talk about this.
Sweet. So then I still have, that would be a bonus action, so I still have an action, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And so I'll turn to the next one, and on that one, I'm going to cast first level spell, Burning Hands. And that's a dex save of 16.
Okay, where's your cone? Oh, but you have that stupid thing where
I was like, it doesn't matter. But
he passes it.
oh, he passes, so he only takes half damage. Okay. I
Okay.
don't even know how you rotate this thing, but anyway.
There's a thing at the top.
Okay, never mind. I am just not doing well today.
All right.
There.
So the 6 is what you rolled. So he takes 3.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you put your hands together. Bunch of fire comes out. But it's like not as much as you thought it would be. Like, kind of just like comes out, spits out, manages to like scorch him a little bit, but it's not like a blazing inferno. That he takes 3 points of fire damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Constantina.
All right, I will bite attack the one remaining.
Okay.
Same exact thing.
Not enough. Close, but not.
One day you'll get to see how cool the snakes are.
What's that?
But one day you all get to see how cool the snakes are.
Yeah, so this army of snakes kind of lashes out, and this creature somehow manages to evade all of the bites that come out of this thing. Not sure how it did it, but it did it. You have disconnected from above VTT WebSocket. What the heck is that? Okay. Give me a second.
I did that to me too earlier.
All right. Constantine, is that it for you?
Yep.
All right. Kiku, Karga, and then it's this thing's turn.
I'm going to move down my spirit weapon down to hit him in the head with it. And holy cow, I actually hit something with it. And I actually did some damage. Hooray.
All right. So he takes 11 force damage.
And then I'm going to hit him with Sacred Flame, deck save 16.
He failed.
And there we go. All right. Intern.
How do you want to do this?
Sweet. I want his head to like explode like over half of the restaurant.
All right,
Way
so-
too dramatically.
All right, so you after sending your spirit weapon over there and connecting with the white, which is what the creature is, you conjure up a radiant fireball or beam of energy, and you strike it over, and it connects with the white in its head, and you watch as this radiant energy kind of just it strikes the head, and then the head kind of comes off the body and starts levitating, and then it kind of you see this radiant energy kind of start to streak out of its skull in a billion different directions, and all of a sudden the skull vibrates and vibrates, and it continues to vibrate faster and faster until it just explodes, and there's pieces of white skull all over the tavern. And guys are out of combat.
Ugh.
Okay, so,
And so there's only a couple of, I'd say maybe like 2 other patrons, including the barman in the tavern still. And the barman's kind of been cowering behind the bar. He stands up and he's like, "What was that?"
that's our question.
I don't know.
Where did those come from?
I've also transformed out of my snakes for less fear.
Yeah, the barman looks over at all these snakes. He's like, "What's going on?"
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. I had no idea that you could do a swarm of snakes.
He looks over and he thanks you all. He says, "Well, I know that we've been having some strange sightings of some random creatures have been popping up over the last couple of weeks in town, but I haven't seen them for myself. So I do appreciate you all being here when you were to defend my tavern."
Do you know
Yes,
somebody
yes.
who might have more information on this?
Well, I would check with. Your best bet is to probably check with the various guilds in the town. They might be able to provide you a better explanation than me.
Sounds like this is a recurring problem.
Yeah, maybe we should check with the mercenary guild in the morning when we go to meet with them.
Sounds good. Just long rest though before that.
Can I trouble
Definitely.
you for a beer to go, please, and another loaf of bread? There's white skull all over my bread.
Of course, yeah.
Protein, eat it.
I'll take 2 beers to go,
It's
please.
skull, it's calcium, right?
There you go. It's good for your
2
bones.
beers.
Maybe it'll grow 0.001 of an inch.
Yeah, I don't think there's any protein in bone, is there?
Yeah, it's mostly calcium.
What's in bone marrow?
Would there be bone marrow? It depends on how desiccated the bones are, right? How dry they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, he hands you 2 ales. Says, "This is on the house."
Oh, much appreciated, friend. Much appreciated.
All right. Well, that was a hard-fought fight. I'm gonna go to find the inn.
I leave the tavern and go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the inn.
Okay, Constantina.
Yeah, I'll go to the inn as well.
Okay. All right, Kiku, you head to the blacksmith, and find him there. He's getting ready to close up shop for the day. He says, "It's you again." He says, "How can I help you?"
Oh yes, I brought you an ale and a loaf of bread, and an apology for my hassling you earlier. My apologies. It's been a rough few days, and I shouldn't have given you such a hard time.
Well, I appreciate that. He kind of warms up to your offer there. Says, definitely won't turn this down. He says, I appreciate it. Gives you a nod and says, is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, no, sir. Cheers, friend. And I offered to cheers mugs, whatever. And I head to the inn, drinking my beer.
Okay. All right. Well, make a Constitution check as you travel along, drinking your ale.
Is that a saving throw or just Constitution check?
You can do a saving throw.
This will be high.
Okay, so yeah, I mean you can feel the effects of the ale as you drink it, but it's not impeding your progress to navigate the town or to navigate to the inn. So you managed to make your ways back to the inn without kind of any issue.
And I guess I talked to Constantina. I guess we're turning into long rest.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have to meet the mercenaries in the morning.
Constantina, please, could I trouble you for some good berries, friend? Before we long rest.
Yeah. I cast Good Berry.
Since we have to remind you of this every single time now, because we can't just say that it's automatic if you have spell slots.
Not automatic. Not automatically casting spells.
Oh, thank you. And I distribute all of the good berries to everybody.
You know,
Okay.
it's probably a good thing we don't automatically cast spells, because next thing you know, I'm just gonna be in my sleep casting fireball. So.
Oh no, I just didn't want to
Never know.
be saying, "Hey, Goodberry," every single time we long rest. But I mean, it's
Rather than
it's
good,
fine.
yeah, rather than good night,
makes
say
it
good
Might not
berry.
remember one time on accident. Who knows?
All right, so we each got 2 good berries, and Constantina kept Talmax, so she has 4.
In remembrance of Talmac.
Remember, it's Talmax.
We hold them up. It's like a toast.
Yeah, right.
The Talmac.
All right, I'm long resting then.
Yep. So y'all will long rest, and we will pick it up there next time because it's 10:30.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Let's. I'm looking at the schedule. So that's going to be St. Patty's Day.
What's the date?
Oh, jeez, how many car bombs can I do
17th.
during a single session?
Oh,
I'm on leave that day. I'm definitely good.
All right. Well, we'll plan to pick up on the 17th, and I'll talk to you all later.
All right, y'all.
Alrighty, sounds good.
See ya.
All right.
Later, guys.
Take care, guys.